Bacardi presents the TFC Game in 6.
It's a cool, breezy night on the shores of Lake Ontario as Toronto FC welcome international opposition Tottenham Hotspur from the English Premier League in town for an international friendly tonight, and Spurs coming up against one of their former players. Jermaine Defoe scored 142 goals in almost a decade playing for Tottenham. Plenty of big names in the Spurs lineup today. Danish midfielder Christian Eriksen starts. Roberto Soldado also in the 11, as is Eric Lamela as well. Pochettino replacing Sherwood, who took 42 points from 22 games in charge, the best points per game record of any permanent Spurs manager in the Premier League era.
He was quick to point that out, and he was fired.
But it still wasn't enough.
Sherwood.
Lamela. Davies with the cross back in for Lamela, and Chris Konopka getting his first taste of action with Toronto FC tonight, able to make the save. Eriksen looking for the return ball from Soldado. It's into Lennon, who lets it run for Eric Lamela. Lamela! A well-worked goal from Spurs as Eric Lamela scores to give Tottenham the lead. Lovitz plays it forward here now for Gilberto, and here's the ball through towards Jermaine Defoe. Brad Friedel quickly out.
Jackson, Dominic Oduro, Colin Warner, who have added value to this team.
And the makeover continuing today with the addition of Warren Creavalle from Houston Dynamo. Konopka under pressure from Lamela.
Go back and look at Tottenham's season. Finishing sixth was an achievement for them. Much was expected of them given the amount of money that they spent on transfers. As we said earlier, a lot of the players coming from outside of England having to adapt to a new league, new culture.
Lennon for Soldado. Now here's a chance for a second for Eric Lamela. 5 minutes before half-time, the advantage doubled by Spurs, and they made it look easy. Rosario back for Jeremy Hall. Now Jordan Hamilton. Rosario for Kyle Becker. Becker from distance. Out to the left it comes for Danny Rose. Back for Falke. Rose with a good ball into the middle, and then wide of goal with a shot. Ceballos. One back by Daniel Lovitz. 3-on-3 at the moment as Lovitz pushes it through for Andrew Wiedemann, and Wiedemann scores! Toronto FC with a goal back. And it's Andrew Wiedemann who takes his chance. Now Kyle Becker. A shot away from Osorio straight into the body of Brad Friedel. Well, Quillan Roberts is one example of how the partnership with USL Pro is really helping teams across Major League Soccer, and Toronto FC's end goal is to have their own USL Pro team. The Whitecaps announced recently that they're going that direction. Montreal Impact hoping to do the same. It's played in towards Jordan Hamilton! Jordan Hamilton with a lovely finish! The young Canadian scores to tie the game at 2-2. Ceballos heads it off here for Falke. The ball driven into the side netting there by Kyle Walker. He looks like he's got that quality though, that striker's instinct that he took the goal with. A couple of nice touches we've seen from him today. As Holtby comes forward for Spurs, rolled into the path of Andros Townsend, and Andros Townsend fires home for Spurs with 5 minutes left to play. It is full time at BMO Field. Tottenham Hotspur with a 3-2 win against Toronto FC. The winner scored by Andros Townsend after Andrew Wiedemann and Jordan Hamilton had tied things up for Ryan Nelson's side at 2-2 in the 73rd minute. Townsend with the winner 5 minutes from the end.